Pay attention to what God is saying today. The signs are no longer subtle, they are global. With war clouds gathering and political tension rising, the world's eyes are once again fixed on the Middle East. Did you know that tensions between Israel and Iran are now being discussed in over 45,000 articles and videos across the internet this month alone? But beyond the headlines, could these events be echoing prophecies that were written thousands of years ago? Welcome to the Inspired Lamp, where we explore the spiritual meaning behind today's most urgent global events. In this video, we're diving deep into one of the most intense and prophetic conflicts of our time: Israel and Iran. Is this more than just another chapter in Middle Eastern politics? Could this actually be the beginning of what the Bible refers to as the end times? Let's start with what's happening right now. For years, Israel and Iran have stood at opposite ends of a very dangerous line, one defined by ideology, military threat, and nuclear ambition. Iran's acceleration of its nuclear program has caused grave concern for Israel, which sees it as an existential threat. In response, Israel has launched cyber attacks, conducted airstrikes in Syria, and built stronger ties with neighboring countries to counter Iran's influence. Iran, in turn, has armed militant groups like Hezbollah and the Houthis, creating a web of proxy conflicts across the region. And while the rest of the world negotiates and debates, many Christians are asking, does the Bible say anything about this? The answer is yes, it does. In the book of Ezekiel chapters 38 and 39, the prophet speaks of a coming war known as the War of Gog and Magog. In these chapters, a coalition of nations will rise up against Israel in the last days, and one of those nations is Persia, known today as Iran. This prophecy speaks not only of conflict, but of a global shift, a spiritual war just beneath the surface of politics. Jesus himself spoke of this kind of turmoil in Matthew 24 verses 6 to 7, saying, "You will hear of wars and rumors of wars. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." He wasn't giving us fear, he was giving us awareness. These signs are not the end, but they are the beginning of birth pains. We are watching ancient texts unfold right before our eyes. Another related prophecy comes from Isaiah 17 verse 1, which speaks of the destruction of Damascus, the capital of Syria. Syria plays a significant role as Iranian-backed militias operate near Israel's northern borders. Could a future strike, or even a major escalation, fulfill this ancient word? Only time will tell, but the pieces are moving quickly on the board. But let's be clear, this is not about fear. This is about faith. The Bible calls us to watch, to pray, and to be ready. God is not the author of confusion or panic, but of peace and truth. What we're seeing in the news is a wake-up call, a reminder that this world is not random, but that God's word is unfolding, just as he said it would. If this message has stirred something in your spirit, don't scroll away. Subscribe to the channel for more biblical insights on world events. Like this video to help it reach others who are looking for clarity in a chaotic time. And leave a comment below saying, "I'm awake, I'm watching, I'm praying." Let's build a community that stays alert and spiritually grounded. This may not be the end, but it could be the beginning of what has been prophesied. And whether the final days are near or far, one thing is certain. Now is the time to turn to God, study his word, and walk in purpose. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed, stay ready, and stay faithful.